from Seattle, Washington. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Today we hit double digits, Week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this. Now a play fake here on first down. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A look at the numbers for Thomas from a week ago. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
2nd and 6. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a number 1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Commanders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll look to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Draymond Jones able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And Thomas has it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Throw right side complete to Dotson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short throw to the tight end Thomas. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for Washington. 43 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. That is caught, and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll drop to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
25 yards that time. And that last throw is going to put him over the top. Boy, did you think we'd ever see this? He's over 5,000 yards passing now in this, his rookie season in the NFL. Incredible.
Well, we have seen a trend of college quarterbacks who threw the ball well on Saturdays come right into the league and play well in the NFL. But this type of a number, I'm not sure we could have imagined it. We're watching something really special here.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Thomas brings it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw. Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll run with Robinson. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Commanders. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. 3rd down and 10. They're going to look to throw. Being chased out left. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And this effort, and the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. That's going to go in the book. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Short throw here to the tight end Bates. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And quickly they get to the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's complete to Robinson. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Thomas has got it, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders will add to their fourth-quarter lead. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points.
Time!
Washington offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here.
Time!
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
56.
Back to throw here. That's out to the flat for Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 2. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot. As this offense gets set to take over. They begin the drive with Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He'll drop to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And look at this. They get the turn. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 34-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a 1st down. Robinson up the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Samuel going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Robinson is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run again, and he won't get to the marker as they're going to stop it for a 2nd straight play right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson from 3 yards out. And the Commanders have... Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.